Hi everyone, so today I'm going to show you my Deborah Lippmann nail polish collection, and also I'll talk a little bit more about all the different finishes. Deborah Lippmann obviously is very famous for its glitter nail polishes, but they do fantastic other sort of finishes. So I have all my collection here. So I have 10 bottles, but one is a extra. So I have a clear nail polish, which is their quick dry. I haven't used it yet, so I won't talk about that too much, but I'm hoping it will be very similar to other nail brands. For example, the Sally Hansen quick dry, instant dry, which is the one I use all the time. So I have the glitter nail polishes. So I have 5 of them. I'll put the photos in for you as well, so you can have a better look of what they actually look like, and also the names. And also have one extra, which is this little one, but it's actually fine glitters. And then this one, and these two are metallic finishes. And then I have one cream finish, which is this kind of concrete grey colour. I have one cream finish here, and this one is a very matte cream, so it's not the glossy creams. Deborah Lippmann has a few nude colors which are very nice and glossy. This one is definitely not the glossy finish. This one is like concrete paint, so I'll show you what it's like on my nails. And this is just with one coat. So this color in particular requires just one coat of painting and one swipe with a nail polish remover. It just takes off straight away. This is the same with almost all of Deborah Lippmann's nail polish, is that they are extremely easy to take off. So for example, if you're using a glitter nail polish, what you'll find when you take them off is you use one swipe and the color will go, and then you just leave then you're just left with the glitters to get rid of. So at least that's a good point, at least. So that's the cream finish. I have 2 metallics here, and then from what I've tried from my friends' metallics as well, they are mainly categorized into these 2 different types of metallics. So what do I mean by different is they do have very different color pigmentation. For example, this dark metallic grey has very low color payoff, so you do need at least 3 coats to get to the true color of the bottle. So I have can't use that finger, so I have the color on my middle finger, so that is with 3 coats. So bear that in mind. And this is some even big brands like Chanel colors do require 3 coats as well, so I'm not too bugged about it, but it is very different from this very metallic silver. So I have this color here. So this one on my finger is 2 coats, however 1 coat is actually really good, and probably 2 coats will make it perfect. Then on to the glitters. So to start with the glitters, they have 3 different types of glitters really. So the first one is the fine glitters. So this little bottle contains very fine glitters, although they are in different sizes as well. So what you find is the more varied the glitter sizes are with their glitter nail polishes, the better it actually looks on your hand, because it just gives out more dimension and the color is more vivid. So I'll talk about that a little bit more. So for this color, I have on this little finger. This is without any top coat, so it's not glossy obviously for now, but with 1 top coat it will be very glossy, and the staying power is relatively good. And then on to the other type of glitters. So I have these 3 here, which I would categorize them as solid glitters. They have different size of glitters suspended in a solid nail paint, which means you do get a very pigmented finish. You can tell by the color of the nail polish they are suspended in, and they all have very different kind of sized glitters as well. So these ones will require 2 to 3 coats. So for this color, which is Lady Sings the Blues, you only need 2 coats on your finger. So I have this one, oh, here you go. So this is with 2 coats, and it's very opaque, and color payoff is really, really good. And then for the Across the Universe, I have this one. So this is with 3 coats. So, and it's still not very opaque, because the base color in fact is not a solid paint, so you will have to paint on top and then try to layer it and then get it even. And this one, which is Lady Sings the Blue, no, Ruby Red Slippers, and this is with 2 coats on my finger, and it's good enough, but I normally will go a 3rd coat just to make the color more even, because if you look under actual strong lights, and then you can see some black paints is still not solid. So just to be safe, you probably will need 3 coats. However, I do have a little tip for these nail polishes to make them very solid and pigmented without using 3 coats. So do check this out. I will link that video below. Lastly is these what I would say layering glitters. So these glitters are not for using on its own. At least I would not use on their own, because the obviously for this color you will see it doesn't really have much of a solid base paint, and for this one you would think it actually looks really amazing with a dark blue kind of nail polish and then tons of silver glitters. But what you get on your finger, you will see is in fact just a bit of silver glitters. I know they do have a very similar one with different size of glitters, because this one has one size of glitter in there, which makes it quite boring, and actually you can't really use it very much. So this would be my regret out of all the nail polishes I have from Deborah Lippmann. However, I do use it for different purposes. I do French manicure, so I use a solid line of glitters on the top, which makes it really nice as well. If you look at them in the shops, do be careful on such kind of single sized glitters, because they might not look what is actually in the bottle. For this one though, because the color is very light and it also has a ton of different size of glitters, this is the one actually, let me see, this is called Boom Boom Pow. So this one actually has 18 karat gold in there, which makes it a little bit versatile, because as you can see on my finger, it's actually okay just as a normal kind of nail color, but if it's layered on top of any kind of gold colors or even beige colors, it's actually really nice, and the color is very even, and you get tons of different kind of reflections, and it is just really pretty. It is quite expensive because of the 18 karat gold, I guess. So this one is £18. For Deborah Lippmann, they do have different price range for different types of their glitter polishes, or any polishes. So it ranges from about £14 to 18. So the cheapest I got is £14, and then I think some of them, for example this one, I think it's 16. So they do vary differently. I think it's to do with the glitters and what is inside. So do bear that in mind. However, I do think overall they are fantastic nail polishes. They have such unique colors. Since I've got these nail polishes, I've got so many different people commenting on my nails. They are high-end nail polish quality, slightly cheaper than for example, Chanel nail polish or Dior nail polish that you get. So I think they are a bargain in a way. And the bottle, I'm not sure about the content, so that's 15 ml. Let me just double check. So this is a Lancome nail polish and is actually 6 ml. So for probably the same price, you are getting more for what you are paying. So, and it will definitely get people to talk about your fingertips. If you like Deborah Lippmann nail polishes, let me know, and if you have any color suggestions, obviously let me know and share with the others as well, and I'll see you next time.